What's the hurry? What's the meeting about anyway?
I don't know. All Jerry said was it's an emergency.
Tucker! What's wrong? There's somebody over there. Over where? Over there.
Hello? Is anybody there? Nobody's there.
I tell you, I saw somebody in the bushes. Honest.
TK, you're just trying to scare me. Come on.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If my mom ever knew we had a secret clubhouse in Potato Tom's Woods, she'd have a heart attack.
She'll never know, so I worry.
Well, I know, and I do worry. If our paths ever cross, that old hermit could put us away for good. He could starve us until we're nothing but skin and bones and feed us to his rats.
TK, if you want to say those things, keep it to yourself, will ya?
Ruth, where are you? I'm home.
Walter! I was so worried. Where were you?
I couldn't break away from the meeting.
We're going to be late. I'm sure my father's plane's already landed.
Don't worry, we'll be there in plenty of time.
See if you can find my purse. I'll be right down.
Why the meeting all of a sudden?
Yeah, what's the big deal anyway? It's an emergency.
Well, what emergency, for Pete's sake?
Someone's been heisting stuff from our clubhouse.
Well, like what?
Remember those beat-up bricks the contractor let us take from the old mill site? Well, they're gone. Alvin can prove it. Show them.
See? 15 bricks received personally, May 1st by Alvin Johnson, Inventory Control Manager. Bricks on hand May 17th. None.
Well, who could have taken them? Unless it was...
No, wasn't him. Probably just some kids took them, and that's who.
TK, you better take the flag and logbook home with you. There's no telling what will happen to him if we leave him here.
All right. But I'm turning into a nervous wreck hiding all this stuff from my mom. And it was no cinch hiding that huge roll of tar paper, let me tell you.
Let's face it, TK. The main reason we let you in our club is because you got a room of your own to hide things in.
I found it.
Good, let's go.
Betty's forgotten everything.
What are you talking about? What's he forgotten?
His medicines, his vitamins.
Ruth! Do you know what's wrong with you? When you love someone, you try thinking for them and worrying for them. Sometimes it's too much.
My father needs care. He's an old man. Come on, Walter, let's go.
Weren't you expecting me?
Yes, but not right now.
I got an earlier plane.
I should have known you'd get on the wrong one.
I figured you think the worst. Hold it. Hold it. I've got it. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Dad.
Dad, let's get you out of those hot clothes before you have a stroke.
Now, don't start, Ruth. I just got here. Nice house.
Teresa, is that you, dear? Guess what? Grandpa's come to stay with us.
Grandpa Kinderman's here?
Shh.
Kinderman's here. Where?
In your room, dear.
Why is Grandpa here? Shh. Why isn't he at Aunt Margaret's?
This is Mr. Deering. Any messages?
Aunt Margaret suddenly decided to go with Uncle Horace on his business trip to Paris.
Just like that? No warning, nothing?
You know how impulsive your aunt can be. Well, obviously, Grandpa can't take care of himself alone in that big house. I'm so relieved to have him here where I can take care of him.
Well, as I understand, it'll just be till they return.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe he'll prefer living here with us. I hope so. I think it was a big mistake for Dad to go to Margaret's to live. I don't care if it was his choice.
Isn't he old enough to make up his own mind?
That's it exactly. He is getting older.
We all are, Ruth.
You saw how he looked. Undernourished and tired. Margaret never took care of him the way my mother did.
I never heard him complain about living with Margaret.
Nonsense. Dad never knew what was good for him. That's what Mother always used to say, and it's true.
Well, I guess we're making this bed up for me.
You won't mind too much, will you, sweetheart?
No. Can I at least have my closet?
Why, dear? You both can share it, can't you?
No, we can't. Please, Mom.
Dad can put his few things in our closet, Ruthie.
Oh. TK, go on up and say hello. And see if you can get Grandpa to take off his coat and take a little nap.
I'll try.
Lots of luck. I gotta get back to the office.
Go on, dear.
Hi, Grandpa.
You don't have to shout. I'm not deaf.
It's really hot in here. Why don't you,
Your mother sent you up here to get my coat off me, didn't she?
Well, not exactly, but it would be a good idea.
Just as I thought. Take your coat off, Dad. Let me get you a glass of water, Dad. Take a nap, Dad. DK, a man can't even be left in peace to make a few simple decisions for himself. Your mother is a fusser.
Mom has a tendency to,
Meddle? Like your grandma. When she was alive, I used to have to sneak off to the shed. You have some place to sneak off to? Well, most kids do. Already your mother's talking about my attending the Soaring 60s. You know what that is, girl? That is a club for old people. Well, I'm not old. Not yet, I'm not.
on top of everything, he's a snorer.
Is your grandpa still living with you?
Yeah.
That's too bad. I don't like being around old people much. Do you?
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that I don't know what to talk about with him. Not that I ever get the chance. He's out every day until late.
Where does he go?
I don't know. The Soaring 60s Club, I guess. I can't even keep any secrets from him. He's got X-ray eyes.
My grandparents are both blind as bats. Hey, DK!
I gotta go. See you later.
Here!
Hey, what's up?
Jerry found it.
What is it?
A clue.
Yeah, but what is it?
A buckle off an overshoe?
I found it where we stored the bricks.
Who wears overshoes in this weather?
Good question. Who?
Dad, for heaven's sake. Too much salt will eat a hole in your stomach.
Well, it needs salt.
It's just like Mother used to make.
Our meatloaf needed salt, too.
How come you never told her?
She never asked me.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi, Duggar. What's up this time? No, no one can hear. A meeting? Okay, I won't forget to bring the logbook. Yeah. All right, goodbye.
Grandpa!
Shh. Have one.
Donuts!
Oh, keep it down. This is my dessert. I can't stand any more of your mother's bland puddings.
I guess neither of us is supposed to be eating this. Mom says my teeth will fall out if I keep eating sweets. And aren't greasy things bad for your stomach?
Nonsense. That's just something your mother read in a book. I love greasy donuts. Of course, we don't have to tell her about this, do we?
Grandpa, do you know you snore a lot and loud?
You can hear me all the way downstairs.
Have you ever tried sleeping on your stomach? I think I read someplace that it's sleeping on your back that makes somebody snore.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'll try sleeping on my side, and if I should start snoring again, just roll me over. I won't mind.
I just might take you up on that.
Dad! Dad? Dad, there's someone here to meet you.
Oh.
Dad, I want you to meet one of our neighbors, Sally Whitfield.
Oh, I believe we've met before. Your father is my new part-time gardener.
He's who? You mean my father?
The one I've been telling you about. I just hired him. I think he's going to be wonderful.
Holy cow.
I don't know what to say. You're not up to that kind of thing.
Who says? I've got the time. Besides, it's a chance to pick up a little extra change.
Oh, Dad, you have everything you need.
It's true, Miss Whitfield. Grandpa has all the money he needs, and we don't even make him pay room and board.
Oh, Teresa.
Well, I hope I haven't started something. Well, I've got to fly. I've got a trillion things to do. Bye now. Goodbye, Mr. Kinderman.
Why did you take that job, Dad? No wonder you've looked so tired lately. With this heat, it's a miracle you didn't collapse working in her garden. And all this time, I thought you were at the Soaring 60s.
I don't like it there. It's full of old people.
But they have such lovely things to do there. Dominoes, ping pong, cards, painting by the numbers.
I'd like to meet the person who thought up the idea of old people's clubs. It's disgusting. Makes a man feel plain segregated.
Oh, Dad.
I'm not going back. Either I hang on to my job gardening, or I sit here and do nothing until Margaret sends for me.
Then you'll have to do nothing, because Sally Whitfield isn't going to keep you on. I won't let her.
We'll see.
Oh, Dad, what am I going to do with you? I mean, really.
You could let me be, Ruth. I'd like to watch the news.
What? Have you heard what my father's been doing with his time?
Please, Ruth, can't it wait? The news is on.
I guess I'll go to the library.
Be sure and look both ways before you
Cross Jefferson. Mom, you say that every time.
You go to the library a lot, don't you, young lady?
Can I help it if I like the library? Goodbye.
Because the taxmen know that in the mass, the tax law cannot be enforced. Their success depends on voluntary compliance. That's tonight's news and a comment. I'm Harry Reasoner. Good night.
Hey, TK!
Oh, hi, Alice.
You want to come to my place and listen to some records?
I can't. I gotta go to the library. I'll see you later. What's the password? Dynamite, for Pete's sake. We open up. What's wrong? I was followed. I'll bet it's that crazy hermit. I'll just bet it was.
Potato Tom?
Of course, Potato Tom. What other hermits do we know?
Shh. How's that light? I hear something.
What did I tell you?
Well, this is it. It's been nice knowing y'all.
Grandpa!
So, this is the library you keep going to, hmm?
How was I supposed to know that Grandpa was following me? When I left him, he was watching Harry Reasoner. Honest.
First, we allow a female in our club. Then she brings her whole family.
What kind of secret club can we have if your grandfather's sitting smack in the middle of our meetings?
I couldn't have put it better.
He won't give us away. Honest. He knows how to keep secrets. I'll bet you he's got more secrets than we do.
He's coming back to put new hinges on the door. You heard him.
I give you my solemn oath as a buccaneer that he won't be back. I'll talk to him about it today. Your feet hurt, Grandpa?
No, they don't hurt. I'm just soaking them to soften the toenails so I can cut them. Hey, now. Are you spying on me, young lady?
No, I'm not spying on you. Mom's gonna have my head if you don't take your vitamin. Well, I know you don't need them. Anybody looking at you could see that. It's just that, well, you know Mom. Come on, take them, just to humor her.
It's a waste of money. These are the same vitamins your grandmother used to take. And they didn't do her much good either, God rest her soul. Now then, what's on the agenda for the club today?
What's the password?
Dynamite.
All alone this time?
All alone.
TK, we're talking about setting a trap. You know, something that would really stop whoever's stealing our stuff.
Yeah, I'm for rocks. A pile of them on the roof balanced over the door. One finger on the string stretched across the door, and powie!
That could kill someone.
Well, how about a sign just saying, beware of venomous snakes?
That'd be swell. But who can spell venomous?
Venomous?
Hello in there.
Oh, rats! That's your grandpa again.
TK, you promised. You said you'd take care of it today.
I'm sorry. I tried. If you want, I'll resign or something.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to make a purchase. Did I miss much?
Smells like pizza.
pepperoni pizza and soda pop.
Oh, boy, my favorite.
And I do solemnly swear that I will be forever faithful and true to the cause of the Buccaneers.
So be it.
So be it.
Now you gotta leave your fingerprint in blood. TK, get me the club needle. Do you think maybe we should skip this part of the initiation? I mean, considering his age?
Why? I can spare the blood.
Here, TK, you do it. I'm not gonna be responsible for your grandpa. Hey, it's red.
What color did you expect? Now, where do you want the print?
Place your finger right here, sir.
That's a splendid print.
Yeah, Buccaneer.
Let it overlap a little bit. Thank you.
Buccaneer little
Nailed it in. That's right. Thank you.
Hey!
Instant air conditioning.
Is that a letter from Aunt Margaret? Sure hope there's something in there for Grandpa. It's getting a little rough trying to find out excuses why she never writes to him.
Well, are they ever coming back?
She doesn't say. If and when they do, I've got the distinct feeling she's not going to want to take Grandpa back.
I'm sure not looking forward to the day when it dawns on him that he's stuck here for good.
TK, what a terrible thing to say.
I didn't mean it like it sounded. It's just that...
What?
Oh, nothing. Well, you treat Grandpa like he's old.
Grandpa is old.
Maybe so, but I don't think he knows it.
She's got a good point there, Ruth.
TK? Duggar. Hey, listen, remember that old overshoe buckle we found?
I found.
Well, Jerry seems to remember that Potato Tom wears overshoes year-round. Yeah, he says he's sure. Well, we're going on a reconnaissance mission.
Reconnaissance?
That's what I said. Going over to the old hermit's house to look for our bricks. You want to go?
Boy, did you ever see such a mess?
He must have hauled the entire city dump up here.
Look out!
Put behind the car!
wearing overshoes. What did I tell you? Get down, Alvin. One of his buckles is missing. We got our man. Okay, let's go. Not yet. We've come this far. Let's see if we can spot any of our bricks. Go that way. Come on. Hey, everybody, over here. What's up? Are those our bricks?
There are bricks.
Well, how can you tell? Bricks all look alike to me.
I know bricks. Besides, I marked them all with a B.
Well, what do we do? Ask for them back or just take them?
What do you kids want here?
Run!
TK! Duggar! Alvin! Come here. Jerry, come on. It's all right.
That's your grandpa. What's he do with the enemy, I'd like to know.
Looks like our first traitor turned out to be your grandpa.
You kids go inside. I want to talk to you.
You mean inside his place?
Yeah, go on now. Go on. Inside. You wait out here, Tom. Let me talk to them first, huh?
Wow, my mom should see this if she thinks my room's a mess.
Hey, look! Here's a statue my mom threw away.
Sit down on the bench. All of you.
We can't stay long, we're just passing through.
He stole our bricks, Mr. Kinderman. We saw them outside.
Sit. Now, let me say up front that Tom is my friend.
But Grandpa, he's a hermit. Everybody says he's crazy.
He's not crazy. And he's a hermit only because nobody but me has bothered to talk to him for years.
But Grandpa...
What about our bricks?
He was going to use them to fix this place up. He thinks if he gets his home looking a little better, maybe they won't take it away from him.
Well, how can they do that, Mr. Kinderman?
Those highfalutin dignitaries that run this township want Tom's property. Now, it doesn't matter that he doesn't want to sell it. According to them, the place is an eyesore, and they think Tom's too feeble to keep it up.
Oh, but that's not fair. I mean, if he owns the land, he should be able to stay on as long as he wants to.
Well, maybe if we all pitched in, helped him clean up the place, paint the cabin, well, they might change their minds and let Tom stay. Now, what do you say?
I don't know.
Well, I do, and I think we should.
Then I guess I do too.
Yeah, I don't like to see people pushed around.
Well, Jerry, what do you say? Are you with us, Buccaneers, or against us?
Well, okay, I guess.
Good boy. Now, it'll be hard work, but it'll be fun, you see. Now, I want you to meet Tom proper. Tom, I've got some friends in here who'd like to meet you. Now, this is Alvin. Alvin?
Hi.
Duggar.
Duggar.
Jerry. And this lovely young lady is my granddaughter, TK. And this is my good friend, Tom Wilkins.
Meet you, Mr. Potato. Mr. Wilkins.
They all want to help you fix your place up. We all want to help.
You want to help old Tom? Do they have to throw everything out?
They've got to get at the walls to paint them. Now, Tom, maybe you better not look. It'll be less painful that way.
Be all right. That's a good tire.
Don't look, Tom. Just don't look. Then push. Push me.
Grandpa!
Come in.
Aunt Margaret wrote you a letter. Now, what did I tell you? I told you she'd write.
What's all the excitement?
Aunt Margaret wrote a letter just to Grandpa.
Oh? What is it, Dad? What did that sister of mine write you? Let me see. Her doctor's orders. She can't take care of you anymore. She's strong as a horse, always has been.
Oh, Grandpa.
You don't need her. You can stay with us as long as you want to. You know that, Dad, don't you?
You're a good girl, Ruthie.
I'll never understand why Margaret was always his favorite. Margaret, who never gave a thought to his feelings.
I feel awful for Grandpa.
Oh, Teresa, keep an eye on him, will you? There's no telling what he might do in the state he's in. Go on, dear.
What are you doing up there? You're not supposed to be working so hard. It's too hot. Come on down, please.
I'm fine, thank you.
He's been breathing kind of hard lately. I think you better get him down.
How about some nice cool lemonade that Mr. Wilkins made?
Hey, everybody, look!
Good afternoon. Who is Thomas Jackson Wilkins?
Well, I guess you're looking for me.
Well, Mr. Wilkins, I've been told that you haven't bothered contesting the eviction notices the city's been sending to you.
Oh, I guess I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. This is the final day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the city's ordered up a wrecking crew. They should be along any minute.
Well, I thought if I fixed up the place, they'd let me be.
It's all painted and everything.
Yeah, it looks okay to me, but I have my orders.
Now, just a minute. Surely Mr. Wilkins here has time to legally stop this.
Well, I'm afraid it's too late for that. As of today, this is condemned property. They plan to put a development in here.
I won't allow it. Now, don't you worry, Tom. I won't let them touch your home.
Afraid there's nothing you can do about it, old-timer. I'm sorry. That's the way it is.
We gotta do something. We need someone with some influence, like a big politician.
Wait a minute. I think I know somebody. He's a friend of my dad's, a lawyer, Mr. Crane.
Who?
Why don't you start grabbing up all the things you're going to save, Mr. Wilkins? The wrecking boys will be along soon.
can't let that thing run over Mr. Kinderman. It'll smash him to death.
They wouldn't dare. Not so long as I have the breath of life in me.
Oh, boy.
You come any closer with that infernal machine, and you'll have to go over my dead body.
Don't say that, Mr. Kinderman.
Look, I don't want you to get hurt, old man, but I cannot guarantee your safety if you're in the way.
I'm not budging.
Oh, why me?
Look, old-timer, I don't want any trouble.
You know, you don't look too good.
Now, why don't you just forget this whole thing and go on home, huh? Is that all you're going to say?
Hey, look, it's TK!
Sheriff, I'm an attorney. I'd like to see the eviction notice you have ordering Mr. Wilkins off the property. Sheriff, according to these papers, Mr. Wilkins has the right to file a protest up until midnight tonight. I think you better call off the wrecking crew, for I plan to file a protest on behalf of Mr. Wilkins and ask for a stay of eviction until this matter can be aired before the town board. As a matter of fact, I'm on my way now.
Oh, look, I got enough trouble around here. Please, no pictures, huh?
You mind giving me the camera, please? Just let me have the camera.
Go ahead, boy. Take all the pictures you...
Just give me the camera.
What?
Grandpa! Something's happened to Grandpa. Grandpa! Grandpa! Grandpa!
You wait here. I'll find Dr. Hollisey and see how Dad is.
Ask the doctor if we can see him.
I will. Sit down. Everything's in hand.
Honestly, I don't know if I can ever forgive you for this. To let your grandfather wear himself out that way when just a word from you... Well, just see what's happened.
I tried, Mom. But he just wouldn't listen. He loves doing things. He's only happy when he's busy.
First the gardening, then Potato Tom's. And all that time I thought he was at the Soaring 60s.
It's not your fault, Mom. He's just Grandpa.
He'll be all right. There's a case of heat prostration and exhaustion. He'll be okay in a couple of days.
Oh, thank heavens.
He's sleeping now. Come on, let's go home.
Mom, I know how mad you are about the club. I couldn't tell you about it because it was a secret club.
Secret clubs. Why can't you do things like other girls your age, TK?
For the same reason that your father doesn't act like other oldsters, I guess.
I'll turn in my membership and go listen to Alice's records if that's what you want.
Hey. Hey, take a look at this. Your picture's in the paper, honey, and Grandpa's, too.
Let me see.
Buccaneers and Golden Ager take courageous stand. It seems Bob Crane was involved, too.
Good heavens, what else does it say?
Well, it appears that our daughter and your father, along with a group called the Buccaneers, have been fixing up old Tom Wilkins' place in the hopes that the township won't go ahead with their plans to demolish it to make way for a new housing development.
We can't let them do it to him, Daddy. Mr. Wilkins is so nice after you get past all the lies that people tell about him. Isn't there something that you could do?
I'll make a few calls tomorrow. I'll talk to Bob Crane and see if there isn't something I can do to help.
Oh, Dad.
Mrs. Deering, your father asked me to call him a cab. He said he talked to you on the phone and that you couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it? To pick up my own father? Where's Dr. Hollisey?
Mrs. Deering, your father is in remarkable health for a man his age.
How could you let him go?
Come on, he's probably home.
Thank you. Grandpa? Grandpa? Are you here?
Dad?
Grandpa! Where the dickens are you? Grandpa!
Oh, he's not upstairs.
Well, he's not in the yard or in the basement.
Where can he be, then?
Mom, Dad, you're not going to believe this, but I have a weird feeling that Grandpa's run away from home.
Run away? Good heavens, Walter, what next? Call the police.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where he is.
Where? Well, tell us, TK.
Mom, please, let me talk to him alone.
Don't you want your own mother and father?
Ruth, you let TK handle him.
I'm not sure I can convince him to come home. You know how he is. And now he's twice as unhappy because Aunt Margaret doesn't want him back.
But I want him. I always have.
I know that. And I think Grandpa does. But he just doesn't like being told what to do all the time. Shall I give it a try?
Yes. Yes, of course, Teresa. Tell him I'll change. Promise him anything. Just get him back here with us where he belongs.
Dynamite, Grandpa. Dynamite?
So you found me.
This place looks pretty nice since we fixed it up. Is this where you want to live?
Well, it's not so bad. Besides, I can come and go as I please. I enjoy Tom's company. Why are you here, TK?
It's really pretty out here.
TK?
I didn't want to do it, honest. But Mom was worried, and she told me to sort of keep an eye out on you.
I see.
Are you mad at us?
Two daughters I have. One doesn't care at all. The other cares too much. I don't understand about your Aunt Margaret. All this time, I guess she was just putting up with me.
She's always been your favorite, hasn't she, Grandpa?
Favorite? Then why do you say that?
Well, you're always sort of throwing her up to Mom.
Well, I shouldn't have done that. That was unkind of me.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Oh, about the club?
No, about me. I was thinking of doing what you did. You know, running away.
You wanted to run away. Now why?
Well, I guess I had the same problems with Mom as you have. She's always telling me what to do.
I think that's just her way of loving people. Yeah. Her mother was like that.
I think I understand her now, but sometimes it's just so difficult.
And I guess we're a couple of free souls, TK. And that doesn't make us any easier to live with.
I never thought of that. I guess I don't make life easy for Mom. I should think about that.
We both should think of that.
Don't you want to come home?
Now, what brought that on? I am going to stay here and live the free life. Agreed?
I suppose so. Well, I don't know. But talking to you makes things easier. I know that Mom wants you back home. She even said she'd try to let you alone. I need you, Grandpa.
You're going to be all right, TK. Your mother is a wonderful person, and so is your father. But I'm a big boy, and I'd like to stay here a while.
Will you ever come back?
Well, I'll certainly visit. And I would like to see the Buccaneers again. But who knows? I might get tired of this place, too. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Come on. Let's go and explain how we feel to your mother.
Every few weeks, Grandpa did come home to visit for a few days. He used to call it living with us on a temporary basis. All in all, I was awfully glad he was my friend. And so were the other Buccaneers. Grandpas like him don't come along too often.